younger person that asked about hands-on healing, and they gave her a little demonstration. The hands-on energy of the animal powers is, as the lady felt, it has a strong tug to it, and this is an energy that where the animals, the spiritual beings of the earth are work through and they actually pull illnesses, pull things out of people. There's I think a couple of things I have posted now. I particularly remember some of the. I think it's in the first part of the cat healing, the cat cancer healing. That so my body will birth. Or when I first started doing this, and I still sometimes have to actually regurgitate. And I had read one sucking shaman, and they suck the illness out and then incorporate it into their own body and have to get rid of it. So when this first started happening, I had no clue what was going on. Powers or the beings that the actual spiritual beings that stand behind as the keepers of the designs, sometimes they'll interact direct. This was a little snippet of a lady that I'm not very comfortable with fairies. But anyway,
I'm gonna show you the difference of something. Okay, if you let me have both of your hands and lay your hands on top of mine like this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what you would learn. A popular style of hands-on healing that a lot of people have paid money to get. That's named, and we're not going to upset or trouble anybody. You'll notice that in comparison to the other two styles that she's of hands-on healing that she's shown, that she's not able to. It just isn't much. Okay, do you feel that heat? Do you feel anything yet?
Not yet.
Now I'll show you what I can train you to do after you find your animal spirit guide. You feel a difference? It's a broader, deeper band, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A tug too.
The what?
A tug.
That's right. Yeah, it's got strength behind it, okay?
I feel this.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the animal powers working through me saying, wait, and then we'll pull you in and we'll teach you ourselves. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now, but we're just going to show you this different types of spiritual healing. And what we're actually doing right now, laying on the hands, we're actually showing you a third kind. Do you feel the difference with it? This is the kind that Jesus taught. Just relax.
I feel a peacefulness, a whole wash.
That's the peaceful wash. That's the Jesus technique.
So a young lady here goes on and just quickly says something about this pay for weekend hands-on healing.
This group went this way, and this
That's
did this,
right.
and this did that. And to me, I would be with my...
Yeah, the Jesus is actually
The Jesus pool.
So what we did, there are actually 3 different types of what people call hands-on healing. Listening and stop refuting your own intelligence. Or you won't like yourself during that 35-year-old time. Did you understand? You agree?
Yes.
Are you going to do it?
Promise.
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 Stop counteracting your own smarts.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And here's just a little piece of another lady's session. And so the as we talked about, 2 of your guides are healing assistants for you. Okay.
And so, your friends and Dale's, some of Dale's friends had a nice, long, quiet chat. And there's 2 or 3 things we wanted to kind of emphasize or review, okay? The first thing is that in 7 to 12 years, you could become a very clever kind of leader, teacher, healer, very similar to the stuff that Dale does. Okay, and but it would be a lot of fun, but a lot of fun work, and what we just wanted to tell you about this. You've kind of already thought about it quite a bit, and it's like that we want to emphasize that, for the first even 6 to 9 months, it's like you're trying to heal your body, and could be the first steps of a journey to becoming a healer. Just to say, it's just just keep it like light and cheery and like a little game. Yeah, because there has been a heaviness and a seriousness in much of your life. Do you understand? The biggest mistake is trying to heal other people before one is a very, very almost seriously funny about some of the suffering you've had to go through in the past. You understand? Yeah. Realistically, understanding how grief-filled most people's lives are and accepting that as fact. Do you understand? When you've accomplished this self-healing, then what we would like to suggest is that you might consider, approaching us through Dale and requesting to be taught. And then what we would do is it would be this almost seems to be the opposite. Is what we would do is a pretty extensive, rigorous training in understanding your mind. And not much actual healing, but more like if you come into completeness with understanding how your own conscious mind works, then that would strengthen the ability to relax, and that's when, again, it could be even 3 or 4 years later that the actual training of 3 or 4 types of healing could begin. Do you understand?
Yes.
In particular situations to where the forces of nature could take a look and see when you're ready. Do you understand? Yeah, because if you have real serious and real knowledgeable healers in the other world at your back, and the nature spirits to bring the joy and the laughter to the deep grief, that's when the healing really becomes fun. Do you understand? Yeah.
That's what I've been looking for.
That's correct. That's correct. See if you can remember. Did you remember how you used to play doctor and stuff? Do you recall that?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was a child practicing for a possible later role, and you've survived the betrayals, but there's still a little bit of recovery to understand, correct? Yeah. Now, the last thing we want to kind of joke about for a second is like the fact that you could see us and identify us so clearly. We want to tell you kind of a little puzzle or a little story around that, okay? So I just want to say, howdy, our friend. It's like, long time no see. Long time you not see us.
So the very end, we didn't get it all recorded, when she did a very specific, very detailed descriptions and explanations of the a pretty large group of people that practice through myself, and we did catch a little bit of it that's recorded, and so we're going to play that next. It's pretty funny stuff.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I
go
don't
ahead.
like lots of white, I don't know, maybe bone, but I see that like a huge amount of.
That's right. Keep going.
Yeah, but that's mostly like I can see the contrast between the really dark skin and the white stuff they have all over. That's
Look
why
at their eyes. Can you see their eyes?
Yeah. Oh wow. They're looking. Wow. Like that. And they're laughing at you now.
on their faces.
Oh, they're so happy. They're so happy. Yeah, they see a lot of good work, so that's what they're sending me. Like they see so much good work, they're like full of happiness, and they're showing me they're bursting with happiness. Their hearts are like that. That's what I see in pictures. So that's what I see. They're showing me like 3 lines of them that I can see. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm seeing. That's funny, but yeah.
Any of the others you want to talk about? What about?
I see the serious stuff. I don't know, but they're so happy. There is somebody running around, like here. Yeah, but I can't see anything clear. But
those are the nature spirits that tend to run around all over the place.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I could see like shadows running around.
That's right.
Yeah, but like those 3 lines of your friends are so strong and they're so happy with you. Yeah, I can. That's what they're saying.
They never tell Lisa. They never tell me that. They're always scolding.
And so here's an instance of a lady that was recovering from a throat surgery, and they tell her, but there was a lot of different work that was happening, but they explained to her, it was the healers, but then also explained to her that there were some, what you would call earth spiritual beings, or fairies, or, there's all kinds of different kinds. So anyway.
What we did was worked very quickly and efficiently with sort of calming down the heat of the nerve endings a bit, that got cut or scraped, and then we want to say ramping up the I'm tired. I've been working all day. Ramping up the bacteria fighting ability in that particular area of the throat. Okay. And that's increasing the blood flow a little bit, but not raising the heat of it or the blood pressure there so it doesn't bleed, but sending more of the armies of the body right there. Now, we think with this and the saltwater bath, now, we think that should clear it up quick. On the other hand, if you wake up in the morning and your throat feels rough or scratchy, call us up and we'll get back to you and we'll do something similar or something a little bit different. And this feels really clear and good now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can feel the coolness on the back of my neck still.
Yeah.
And in my hair. It's weird.
Yeah. We're gonna. Sometimes we actually tell people what we do is we have a little. We're gonna call them fairies of loving breezes that are down tickling your throat in the back of your hair, and you feel them, correct?
Mm-hmm. I was, and I feel them.
Yeah,
It was weird. It was like, okay, you were talking about my throat, but I'm like, no, but I'm feeling it in my hair. I'm feeling it in the back of my neck.
That's right. These are like little flower fairies, they would be called, okay?